All right, so this time I'm going to have a look at what things or tools you can use to actually put paint or dye or inks onto your artwork. And a lot of them here, I've got traditional implements such as these brushes. Now this is a selection of very soft hair brushes, and these are great for using with really liquid mediums such as ink or dye or watercolour, something that really wants to run everywhere. They're the traditional forms of using that sort of thing. The other things that you can use with really liquid stuff is these eyedroppers. And this is an old one out of a makeup kit or something that I've kept. And it's great for adding small amounts of really liquid medium. And also there's another one where you can actually draw the medium up into the dropper and then apply it across your artwork. If you're using stiffer mediums such as acrylic paint or oil paint, you've got these what we call hard hair brushes, and they come in lots of different sizes, and you can see they're much stiffer and they'll hold the paint and spread it across your painting surface. We've also got these sponges. Usually these are used for quite liquid paints as well, but there's some other implements that I use. These are store credit cards or membership cards that have expired or whatever, and they are fantastic for spreading medium across a page or a surface, whether that's a canvas surface or paper surface, or you might be working onto board, but you get a little bit of movement. They're also really good if you're doing some printmaking and you want to force that ink into acetate etchings or anything like that. So they're really good for hanging onto, and they're really good for actually mixing your paints and creating some different sorts of lines and strokes as you put it on. Other things for different strokes are forks, knives. You can see that one, I'm not very good at cleaning up. And of course you've got your traditional palette knives, which will give you different shapes and things as well. Here I've rated the hardware shop for paint scrapers. These are fantastic once again for mixing paints as well as applying paints. You can get lots of different sorts of surfaces with this. You could spread it like butter, or you can create really hard lines in it because you've got sharp edges. This one here is one of my all-time favourite implements, and it's it's called a baker's helper, and I got this in the homeware shop. And you've got different blades that will give you different effects, so you can actually apply your inks and your paints with this, but you can also, it's really good for working with collage when you're actually sticking things down and you want them to be smooth and to get rid of air bubbles. You scrape this across it and it works really well. So this is a really multiple tools, but they're the ones that I basically use in my studio.